And his hair, got good hair.
Yeah, the
skin, all of it. Nico, put your phone sideways on a landscape mode for it to add on. There you go. Hey! Hey!
What's going on, sirs?
How are you?
How you doing, man?
My bad. I'm trying to get this camera closer to me.
Oh, you good? They want to see you anyway, so it don't
Right.
matter. Fix yourself. It's all right. Well, thank you for coming on. We appreciate you taking time.
Yeah, I'm feeling terrible too. Oh my god.
Oh,
terrible! Please.
I got some soup. I'm gonna send it to you. You be all right.
Huh?
I got some soup. I'll send it to you. You be all right.
we watch you in your web series and stuff like that. We see you all shapes, forms, and fashions.
Correct.
Yeah.
So before we get started, Nico, let everybody know, your new followers, everybody that's popping up to see you tonight, where to find you at.
NIKO LOVE T. I'm on everything, honestly. Or NIKO LOVE, you'll find me. But there are some catfishes. Underscore NIKO.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Trying to find him myself, but I came across a lot of catfish pages.
Okay.
I was like, which one is the real you?
No, I had it was a lot. As far as people was catfishing as me telling people to pay $2, and yeah, it was a lot going on.
Wow.
I had to get that.
So we're here and let's talk about you, a little bit of you. So you've been NIKO LOVE for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are tell the people who you are and what you do and all your professions, because we have something called multiple bags and you're the epitome of a multiple bag.
Yeah, I do a lot. Oh my god. Okay, so I sing, I act on the series, obviously. I never modeled before, but I've taken pictures before. What else have I done? I dance. I do choreography. I professionally dance and I exotic dance, so I do a little bit of everything,
Okay. Go ahead. And what launched all this? What launched NIKO LOVE? What made you roll over and be like, you know what? I got all these talents. Let me roll over and do something with them. What was your startup?
Honestly, it was I started dancing when I was in high school. So I was I was 17. It was my last year, and I was like, okay, well, let me find something to do. And then I got an offer to start dancing at this club. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I should, take the opportunity to dance at the club. So I went and I waited sometimes. I did my research, and then I went and it evolved into this whole thing. I started getting booked and traveling. Oh my god, I feel so terrible. I started getting booked and all this type of stuff, and it just became this. I don't know. Then it became NIKO the brand, and what do I want to do with it, and everything like that. And then that's where we're at now. So.
And how did you deal with that transition from just being the unknowing Nico to the new NIKO LOVE?
Honestly, it wasn't really a transition. It was it was just more so a wake up call, because I'm pretty known down here. I'm known for I'm known for dancing here, not exotic dancing, but actual dancing. And it was, I was kind of used to it, kind of used to the taking the pictures and all type of stuff.
Okay,
for a minute, and then it kind of got a little bit overload when the show started to come out and I started to do more stuff. So I'm mad at it,
So that leads me to the next question. So NIKO LOVE comes out, you're dancing, and the show. Now, is that something you auditioned for? Is that something that came to you?
Okay, so how Climax came about. I wrote a series called Skins of Brothers, probably, I want to say, I was still in high school. I know that. I was in 11th or 10th grade. And I wrote this series called Skins of Brothers, and it was about 5 friends, and one of the friends, he gets tricked into escorting. And then I was dancing at Sizzle one year, and it was this guy. he was over Signal 23. Like he was the director and producer of About Him and Still River and all of those type of shows.
Right.
And he hit me up actually on Jack. That's the he hit me up on Jack.
You better make that bag off of Jack.
It's crazy. He hit me up on Jack, and he was like, "Oh, well, you know, I saw you in the club." Like, and I met him at the club, like before, but like it was like a quick introduce, you know, because we had a friend. He hit me up. He was like, "Well, I want you to audition for one of my shows," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." So like, I'm like, when I get free time after all of this Sizzle stuff is over, then we can talk. So Sizzle's over. I get home and we ended up FaceTiming, and he like basically had me audition for him through FaceTime. So like he had somebody else reading it, and I was reading the script like on the computer. So I started reading the script and everything like that, and he was like, okay. He was like, you know, you got some chops and stuff. And then I sung for him. I sung like what did I say? I think Can You Stand a Rain? Something like that. I saw something like that, and he was like, okay, well, I don't want to put you in About Him because I'm supposed to be in About Him too.
Oh, okay.
Whole different show. Like it was supposed to be like based on the same stuff from the first season. So he was like, never mind, I'm gonna put you in something different, you know, whatever. And I was like, well, I have this show that I wrote called Skins and Brothers, and I kind of told him about it, and like, you know, the escorting and like somebody getting turned into an escort part kind of stuck with him. He was like, okay, I like that idea, or whatever. And I think Arquez had just auditioned for him like a little bit before or something like that. I know they had met like way before we had had this interaction. And he was like, okay, well, you know, we're gonna do something different with you or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, I introduced like the plot to him or whatever. He was like, okay, that's great. And he was like, well, what would we name this show? So basically, we might, like, if you think about it, we kind of made this show up through the phone
Together.
like, through like FaceTime, weirdly. So
Right.
like, what do you want to do? Like, he was like, we was trying to come up with names, and I had said Climax, and then he came up with the character Lennox, came up with my name, and then probably like 2-3, and then probably like a week or two later, we was filming.
And look where it's at now.
Where you at everywhere.
Climax is, you know, one of the biggest web series that's out. It's touching numbers. That is crazy.
I'm surprised.
And all power to you because, you know, you being the main actor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Really, honestly, I was shook. Like when we got back like our first numbers like of the first episode, I was like, what? Like, say it again? It was crazy. It was really, really
right.
Yeah. Shocking, I'll tell you that much. And then I let my mom watch the show.
So what?
It's crazy. Yeah. What you said?
So what's next for Nico now? Now that you had a taste of this, what do you want to do now? I'm pretty sure your brain is going everywhere.
Well, I released an EP called Climax based off the show.
Right.
It's kind of, you know, like a body of work from like songs that were on the show, some songs that I did way before I even go into the show. It's just songs that kind of matched the theme of the show a little bit.
Okay.
I just threw them all on there. It's like 8 songs, I believe. 8 or 7 songs. Yes, 8. It's 8. So it's like 8 songs. And I threw them on there and I released it. And, you know, everyone was like, you know, they like it because they wanted these songs so bad, you know, they didn't have them. So, you know, and no one had like heard the theme song in full entirety. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, you know, I might as well just put out an EP, you know. And when I did it, found a distributor and released it. And that was
I know that's right. So you got your hands fully on the show, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and it's kind of inspired off of your show from when you was a teenager. So that's pretty dope.
That's everything.
That is everything. that shows the enthusiasm and the drive that you have to make sure that you make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not in the same format.
think nothing was gonna happen of it. I didn't think nothing was gonna happen of it. It was crazy. Like,
and that's the magical
that
part
is the
about
magical
it.
part.
That's the magical part.
We like to have fun, and we like to ask the questions everybody's wanting to hear and stuff like that. And you know, but no, okay. So there's a stigma now of, you know, you have, you know, male entertainers getting into the music industry now.
Yeah.
You know, and was that always your stick in getting into the male industry or the adult industry, or was that just something that you wanted to just, you know, work, you know, just be a part of?
Well, I was doing music before I did anything. Like,
Okay.
I was singing since I was like 5 or 6, and then like I started and then I started like, I think I like bought my first equipment when I was like 13 or 14, and then I started like recording songs and stuff like that, and I started like releasing stuff to YouTube, and but you know, quality back then wasn't really like a big deal, you know, and then after that, I was just like, okay, well, you know, let me find a really good balance between the two, and I don't know, it just happened. Like, I know I wanted to record music, and then I released a couple of mixtapes, a couple of like, you know, EPs and stuff like that. It's kind of that's where we're at now, and now I'm working on like EPs at one time. Like, I'm working on.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And you're locally known. You said you was locally known for, you know, choreography, like for dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not adult dancing, whatever case it be. But would you say that the adult market kind of boosted your brand to where you're getting all the support that you're getting now?
I don't regret dancing. Oh my God, I really don't. It was times that I did regret, but it did help. I'm not gonna lie, it did help. I feel like it did what it needed to do. Because mind you, like, I think at that time, there wasn't really as many exotic dancers as it is now. Because everybody's an exotic dancer now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a phenomenon now.
Yeah. So
I said it's like a phenomenon of dancers now.
Yeah, it's just how you do it, honestly. Like, what do you like? There's a lot of people that ask me like, oh, you know, like, I look up to you, and I want to start dancing and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, well, you gotta really like it. It's a whole mindset that you have to have. Like, you gotta realize this is not like. Try not to mix the two with like your personal life and the dancing. I'll say, like, just try to separate the two, because if you try to intertwine the two, it still don't work. It don't work at all. Like,
now it's NIKO Love and Love It All. Is there a boo?
No, I'm single, but
How does that? Wait. I'm single.
It's not like you're not trying to get in trouble now.
Look.
Oh, no. I'm single. Don't get me wrong. It's like, you know, I conversate with people.
Okay. Just wondering. Everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
Is it hard? But when you do go dating, is it hard to differ who wants you and who wants the NIKO Love brand? Sometimes clout or whatever.
I can tell. You know, you can kind of tell when somebody wants you for you and when somebody wants you for clout. Like I think I had a good. I think I had a good run at people that didn't want me for clout. My last 2 exes, for example, they didn't want me for clout. Like, you know, like they didn't want me because I was NIKO Love. They wanted me because I was a great guy. Yeah, so, you know, I look so sick, but I'm not sick.
You look fine, actually.
You look fine. You really do. But I understand, because I feel the same way about my, like, nobody, you know, I know what you're going through, whatever. But no, you look fine.
You really do.
And I do appreciate you coming up here again and you know, showing some love and support.
I support. You're trying to cause all kind of problems. Keep it above the waist, NIKO.
No, it was
He gonna shut down the whole damn internet. What is your nationality, Nico?
Dominican, Native American, and Black, and
I
some
know.
other things.
Right.
A little bit of everything, unfortunately.
And do you have a regular workout regimen? All we keep seeing across the screen is body, 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 body.
Well, I hardly work out, to be honest with you.
Really?
I am the laziest person ever. Like, when it comes to like working out, like I used to be like really, really active and fit when I was younger, but oh my god, it's like I'm only 23. Let me not say younger, but like
You a snickerdoodle.
When I feel like when I was like, you know, I think I was like just out of high school. I didn't have nothing to do. I was like, okay, well, let me get in the gym, and I had like got really, really fit. It was crazy, like, but start eating.
Wow, so you doing good.
Wait,
you doing good. You better eat, baby.
You've been saying, oh, you know, back in high school and when I was younger in my teens,
like 2 days ago.
and that was 2 years ago. And that was 2 years ago. I am doing something wrong.
But you know, that's a testament, though. That's dope.
No, that is dope.
All the things that you've been doing.
You need to show, because you know what? There's not many 23-year-olds that's doing the amount of stuff that you're doing and making a bag. You know, we have something out here that we call multiple bags, and that's something that you definitely are a part of that hashtag, multiple bags. And I respect and you inspire the people out here. Keep inspiring, keep motivating, because you're doing a lot for everybody. Like, for real, you're doing a lot. So where can people find your music that they want to listen to it now?
You can go on like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. Just put in NIKO Love, you'll find me. NIKO though. NIKO, I love you, E.
Yeah, this has been an amazing show. I mean,
lay yourself down. We know you're not feeling good.
I appreciate you being raw, cut with us, giving us the down and dirty of NIKO Love. We would love to have you back on the show, willing to come back on when you have new music drop and different things, the new season of Climax, all of that good stuff. So let the people know where they can find you again.
At NIKO Love TM. TM, I guess it's supposed to mean trademark, but it's just something I did when I was younger, and I just kind of kept with it.
Okay.
Too. Yeah. And then Climax is coming back for season 2 in the fall. So
in the fall, we'll be looking forward to that.
Okay.
That was a good first season.
Yes,
I'll tell you that. I don't know if you're willing. I know you're not feeling well, but we have people in the comments wanting you to sing a little bit.
Sing over and over again. He ain't playing. Look, here goes another one.
All right, so I could try and sing. Let's see. I don't know how it's gonna sound. A little stuffed up. Let's see. Okay. I guess I'll sing the song I auditioned with. It's gonna sound a little rough, but here we go. Sunny days, everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Stars will come, but this we know for sure. Can you stand the rain? Oh, well.
Yes! There you go.
That wasn't bad at all. That was
you don't feel good.
right.
That's not
You know they always say that before they sound great.
Right. Yeah, my hands in the air.
But thank you once again. We love you. We're going to continue to support you.
We've got you back.
And again, let us know. I got your information, so I'll definitely be hitting you up. Let us know for future things to coming out, and we'll definitely have you back on the show.
Get some rest.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice talking to y'all.
Say bye.
Oh, feel better.
Oh,
there you go. We love you.
He's so sweet. You wouldn't think he was like that, right?
No, he's so dope. Everybody, you think that it's not so dope, it would be so dope.
It's